Hello everybody, it's Shauna again with the hair dyeing review. First off, we gotta get all our materials. Got my 3 bundles, my 8, 10, and 12 of Peruvian quote virgin. We're gonna find out today. We also have gloves that I probably won't be using. The 3 different dyes, soft brown, soft auburn, and coolest brown in L'Oreal's Excellent High Color. We also have L'Oreal's little Oreo or something, however you say that, for 20 volume because I couldn't find the 30, but it works just as fine. My Tresemme Keratin Smooth Conditioner and Shampoo. Got my little brushes in my mixing bowl. So I started off this video with my gloves on, but you know, I took them off because I cannot work with gloves, so I don't know why I had them anyways. But yeah, we're starting with my 12-inch, and I'm just putting the dye in the mixing bowl with the developer. Mix it up until it's pretty much creamy. I also combed out the hair to get any tangles out the way. And then I just started to apply it to the hair. You want to be sure to have your hair on top of a, your aluminum foil would be nice, so that way you could just fold it up. And I comb through it to make sure it mixes through the whole hair and to get out any tangles, so it makes for easier ways to put the dye on the hair. No tangles, naps, or anything. I also flipped over the top layer of hair so I could get the inside, so that there wasn't like a root effect to it. And then I just folded up and labeled which one that was, and started on the 10-inch. I did the same process again with this, with the 10-inch hair. I left the room to rinse out the mixing bowl so I could add a different color in, because I didn't want to blend the colors. I also washed off my comb. And when you're squeezing out the actual mix for the dye, you want to be sure to get as much of it as possible out. It's kind of like a toothpaste bottle. Yeah. I did the same exact thing I did with the 12-inch bundle on the other 2 bundles. Combing through it to make sure it gets through all the hair and that there's no tangles in it. And I also flipped the hair over to get the back, make sure that it was even on all sides, top and bottom. And folded it up, let it heat. And I'm folding up the aluminum to keep all the heat in with the bundles so that the process doesn't take as long. The heat helps the dye to actually work and, you know, do its job. Now I'm on the 8-inch bundle, doing the same thing I did with the other 2 bundles, mixing up the developer in hair dye. This process is also sped up, but it actually took me like an hour to do all 3 bundles and make sure it was completely done correctly. It took a while. Didn't expect it to be that long. But I'm also OCD, so that explains some. Yeah, now all 3 bundles are done, and we're just gonna wait. I waited for an hour to get it all done, and then I rinsed out the conditioner, or the hair dye. Okay, we're back. It's been a pretty long adventure. I had to rinse out all the dye. I had to use the tub because the sink was not big enough. But yeah, I rinsed the dye out, so now I just have to wash it. But this is what the bundles look like right now. The 12-inch bundle was kind of reddish, like auburn red, but like kind of deeper red, mix of brown. Well, basically auburn, I guess. But yeah. My 10-inch bundle was a little darker brown. It still had a tinge of red to it because, you know, brown has that reddish look to it. But yeah, so far we have auburn that looks right on the 12-inch, and on the 10-inch it looks brown, like a medium brown. Well, cross between a medium and a dark brown with a hint of red tint. Now I was a little upset with the 8-inch because it looks super light right here. Like in person it's a lot lighter than what it looks like on the video, but it came out to be a super bright brown, brighter than I was expecting. And my hair color naturally is not that bright, so I'll either have to dye it or change it up. So now I'm going to shampoo and stuff. Okay, I just shampooed and conditioned the hair. This is what the bundles look like right now. That's my 12-inch. If you can see it, I'm not really sure, but you can see on my view the auburn at the bottom, at the tips where it's dry already. You can see that it's that red tint. It's kind of like a really light red. The 10-inch, more of a brown tint to it. And the hair still moves pretty fluffy, light. Even when it's wet, it still has a wave, or not wave, but it moves around. And the wave pattern is gone. Like, that's the only problem, really. But the hair does dye. I let the hair air dry in the closet. Okay, so everybody, this right here is Greg. Say hi, Greg. Yeah. So the hair did take to the dye very well. Like, you can tell that it went from the natural 1B color, and it dyes. It dyes perfectly to me. And the hair is still smooth when it's dry. And here I'll show you what I was talking about for the 8-inch bundle, how light it turns out. But this is the 12-inch auburn. I like how it looks. It's gonna be cute. I think I'll leave it how it is. I'm not gonna re-dye that. But yeah, the hair is still smooth. It just doesn't have the natural wave pattern that it comes with. So expect that to change. It'll be more close to straight than anything. But that's fine by me because I'm gonna straighten it anyway. But the tips of it are lighter than the rest. This is the 10-inch. It is way softer. It's like the softest out of all 3 of the bundles, but you know, that's perfectly fine. They're all still soft. But see right there, it's still kind of light. I might dye that, or I might just leave it since it's the second bundle going up in the middle. But you can see a clear difference, well, kind of clear difference, on how that one looks lighter and the 10 inches darker. And this is before they were completely dry 100%, but yeah. My 8-inch bundle came out lighter than all 3 of them. I wish I would have used the color that I did on the 10-inch for the 8-inch, so it was darker at the top and faded into the auburn, but I didn't know that the coolest brown and the soft brown were going to turn out that way. That's the coolest brown, and the soft brown was the 8-inch. But all the hair is still flowy, and I like it. It's still soft, moves around pretty good. It's pretty good to me. Afterwards, I ended up dyeing the top part of the 8-inch black to mix in with my hair more. But yeah, that's all. Bye. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with my next video being it installed, and after that will be my 1 month review on this hair.